Welcome to Business Budget Model. This tutorial we're going to deal with exporting data. The purpose of this sheet is to be able to take your data outside of the model with the link to the account numbers that you've set up in the chart of accounts. And one of the primary purposes that you could use this for is if you wanted to import your budget into your financial or ERP system so that you'd have your actuals and be able to compare them to your budgets. As exporting data is not something that you would do that often, it hasn't been allocated a separate macro button for easy navigation, so you'd have to manually go and select the sheet, and it'll be the last one that's shown on the worksheet tab at the bottom in pink with black text. Simply click on that, and the following page will appear. You'll see it's a very plain looking page. The first two columns show your account names, which are as you've set them up in your chart of accounts, with the appropriate account numbers that you may have set up. In this particular example, no account numbers have been set up and therefore they're shown as blank. The amounts are shown without any currency format, and as you can see, we've got the various months for the 3 years going across. There are, in row 2, there are column numbers, and simply once you're happy with this, you can export it. These values are updated dynamically. In other words, as it changes in your budget, it'll change in the sheet. So there's no process that you have to run to update it. You can simply come here and select it. And then you could save this as a separate file. You could export it by simply right-clicking, and you could go and make a move or copy sheet, and you can go and create a copy into a new workbook outside of this, and from there you can manipulate it, save it into CSV format or any other format that's appropriate. In other words, create it or put it into a format or structure that will be able to be easily imported into your ERP system. And that quite simply gives you an overview of the export data sheet. Thank you for joining us.